Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in the previous video, we have discussed about variables and constants. Now in this video, we will be discussing about the data types. So let us brush up those concepts with the new concept. Come on. So we are in our playground. Now let us talk about the variables and constants for just 1 minute. So we will be declaring the variables with the keyword as var name equals Mubashir. Okay, now if you want you can change this name to anything like hello. Now there is nothing wrong in this, we can directly print out this. So hello is printed here. Now if you declare something using let keyword, which is a constant, now let age equals, now in this age I will be storing a number, so 21, and if you try to change this age 25, now this will give us an error. Now because of this let constant, the let keyword age is a constant. Now let us clear this. Now let us talk about data types. Now we have different type of data. So let us now we have already talked about string data type, which is for example var name equals. Now something that comes under this double quotes is called as a string, okay, which is an English alphabet or an English sentence. Okay, now if you want, what you can do is, if in var age equals, you can also store in this way, but this 10 is not a number, now this is a normal sentence. Okay, so now if you print age directly, you will also get 10, but this 10 is not integer, it's a string. Okay, now let us clear this one and let me store normal 10 in this, which is an integer. Integer is nothing but number. Okay, so now let us run this. There is no difference in printing. Okay, normally when you print things, it is the same way to print any type of data type. Okay, maybe it is a string, a number, a double, a boolean, etc, etc, you print it in the same way. Okay, now there is also a different way to declare variables without giving them the value. For example, var hobby equals edit. Now what I have done is I have made a variable called hobby and have stored editing as a string in that. But if you don't have any hobby, or if you don't have any hobby for now, you will update it later. So what you can do is, the most worst way is this. Okay, without giving any value in it, storing any normal or an empty space in that hobby. Or what you can do is, you can just tell that hobby is a type of string variable. Okay, what I will do is, afterwards when I get that hobby, I will be storing a type of string in that hobby. Basically you are saying that. Okay, now you no need to give any value in this hobby. In the same way, integer, what you are saying is, I will give a number in this number variable, and that will be of a type of int. Okay, so that is an integer. Now there are different type of data types like boolean and double. Okay, so I have commented out this line, which means the compiler or this Xcode playground will not evaluate this line. Okay, because we have given this to backslash here, right? So this has become a comment, which means the compiler will not read this line. Okay, so what is boolean? Boolean is nothing but true or false. Okay, for example, var vote, can you vote or not? Okay, so this is a type of boolean, and you can store true or false. It's not necessary to give this when you are giving the actual value into that variable. Okay, but I have given it. If you want, you can just remove it directly. Vote true or not. Now if I print vote, let us run this. So here the value is true. Okay, now if you have a variable and if you want to know its data type, what you can do is, like normally you ask what is the type of this data, what you can do is print and you ask the type of vote. Now here what are you asking is vote and what is its type. Print it. Now when you run it, you can actually see this true, which is this print, bool, which is the type of, and 10 is normal the age. We are printing the age here. Now double. What is double? Double is nothing but a value which has a decimal point. For example, 2.5, 0.1, 1.0. Okay, now one normal one is an integer, but 1.0 is a decimal. Now to show that in practice, what I will do is var normal number equals 1 and var double number equals 1.0. Now let us print these things. For example, type of normal number and print type of double number. Now what I'll do is I'll just comment out these things. Now when you run this, you see the first one is int and the second one is double. We know there is nothing change or it makes a great sense adding 0.0, but for the compiler perspective, those two things are different. Now there are different methods for strings and integers, etc. So what is a method? Method is nothing but a function, a pre-built function which is given by Xcode or Swift language for us to use. For example, we have a variable which is var name equals Mubashir. Okay, now what I want is I want to change the name which is Mubashir to capital letters. So what I will do is I will just print name dot. What we want to do, we want to change the value which is in the name to uppercase. So that is the thing which is uppercased, and when you run this, the name is changed to the uppercase. So the capital Mubashir is not the value of this name variable. We have just printed it. If you want, you can also change the name, which is name equals name dot uppercase. Now we have changed the name value to uppercase name, and now when you print the name, the output is the same. Okay, so in this way we have many methods and functions. We'll be talking about these methods and functions of this string data type because we majorly use these methods or functions on strings to manipulate them. So in the next video we will be talking about this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. My name is Mubashir, signing off.